TFNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Monday, May 19, 2025. And this is episode number 942. Yeah, 42. Barry on Deck, welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey, hello. How you doing? Okie dokie. Well, I should have known better. I did not plan accordingly. That's my bad. Your boy was out in the streets today, running around. This morning we had a power outage because, of course we did. Fucking center point. I don't even know why. It wasn't raining over here. It wasn't, it's just this neighborhood. just where we live. I don't know why this neighborhood, for some reason, we cannot hold power to save our goddamn lives. It was right as, well, I think it was right before Nora gets up. She gets up at like 4:30. But she said the power went out and like her hair dryer or whatever started making like a clicking noise. I guess it's like the safety mechanism. Anyways, that was like at 4 o'clock this morning. I didn't think about it. My dumb ass should have planned accordingly. I was out in the streets running and getting, belts for my lawnmower. Posters for Hop Scholar, mailers and shit for just all kinds of shit. Get home, ready to start the show, admittedly a little late anyways. And then, of course, the PC was dead. So I fucked that up. That's my bad. Didn't even think that I was going to have PC problems because of a power outage. So my fault. My bad. I fucking should have known. Goddamn center point, you raggedy bitch. So up and running, though, now. And in time, because it is Monday, and we're not going to delay because she's been waiting patiently. Oh, she's been waiting patiently in the wings, and what better way to start this show, ladies and gentlemen, than on a Monday with the one and the only, the greatest mother in the whole wide world, the Egyptian lover, JennyIsMom, everybody. Hello,
you just
mother.
had to get that. You had to get that Egypt in there, didn't you? I'm so excited. I'm trying to get my trip planned.
I did.
Yes.
You're
the one talked me into it.
I am excited for you, mother. I'm very excited for you. So are you, this is a done deal? This is a for sure thing? You're 100%?
Well, I'm working with a travel agent, but I may book it myself. I'm not sure, but they say the best time to go in the fall is October and November because it's not as hot. So I'm going to try to do it the end of October, around the first week in November, something like that. So I'm just in the beginning stages, but dadgummit, I'm going.
Let me catch the chat up on what's going on here. So for those of you that don't know, my whole life, I know for sure, I don't know, probably
your whole long life.
Oh, okay. Let's hold on. Yeah, that's true.
Mine's a long life.
For as long as I can remember, my mother has all. Cece said, "I need a vacay." Where are we going, Jenny? For as long as I can remember, my mother has always talked about wanting to go to Egypt, and it has been a lifelong dream of hers. And she's always wanted to do it, always wanted to go. It's like the number one, like if she had a bucket list, this is number one on the list, no doubt.
It's the only one left.
Yeah, number one was to have the most amazing son in the world.
Oh, absolutely.
Check.
Which, check.
Number two was to go to Egypt. So we were, during Mother's Day, we were talking and she was hemming and hawing around about it. And I was like, God damn it, just go. Just stop making excuses and go. And so she's, listened to me like a good mother is supposed to.
I did.
Listen
and
to
I'm
her
spending
son.
your inheritance.
Good. I want you to. So
I know, that's what you told me.
She's locking it up and she's getting ready to go. So if any of you in this chat listening, if you can hear the sound of my voice and you've ever been to Egypt and you have travel advice, Cece's been everywhere, mother. So it might be that Cece's gone because she goes on vacation about every other week. In fact, she has more vacation days than she does work days. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
She's my kind of gal. Yeah. I mean, really.
When Cece got her job, the way that they did it is instead of giving her vacation weeks, they gave her work weeks.
Work weeks.
Yeah.
Poor Cece.
She's awesome.
Hey.
The best job in the world. They were like, okay, so thank you for coming to work for us. You will be working 8 weeks a year. Whenever you want to take those weeks to work, you just let us know. It's like the opposite. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Like she has to put in for work.
I love it.
Yeah. So she tells them when she wants to go to work, she goes to work, and that's it. So.
Well, yeah. I'm going to be missing a lot of shows because we're going to be traveling a lot this year.
Cece said that contract was confidential. Where are y'all going this year?
Well, let's see. In 2 weeks, we're taking our grandson Braylon to New Orleans.
Okay.
For 5 days. And then I come back.
That would be the last week of the month.
Labor Day? We're leaving on Memorial Day?
No, Labor Day.
Yeah,
Memorial
we're leaving
Day.
after Memorial. No, we're leaving the Monday, the 1st.
Okay.
Which is
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I come back for a week, and then I'm going to Lake Tahoe.
Oh, yeah.
Gambling with my girlfriend, free trip. And then in August, I'm going to Michigan because we're invited by some some of his snowbird friends have invited us up there. And then September,
snowbird
I'm teaching
is the oldest, whitest thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
Snowbirds?
Snowbirds.
They come down here and live during the winter.
Yeah, I know. It just sounds old and white.
And then they go back up there.
I know.
Well, anyway, we're going up there. We're taking a 3-week trip, just meandering up through Kentucky, like we used to do, where we just go through different states and everything.
Yeah.
And then in September, I'm teaching on a cruise. And then in October, November, I go to Egypt. Yay!
I'll be damned. Look at you, mother. You are getting it. Man.
That's right. I got to sell some houses.
You're going to be exhausted. Hey, what's up, Tony? All right, so Keith's in, AJB is in, Donna, Total Dallas, CC, Mimi. Hey, by the way, Mimi, thank you for resubscribing for 39 months. You're the absolute best.
Oh, wow.
Mark G is here. He's lurking. Cinco CC needs a vacation. Imagine that. Tony the Handsome is in, as well as truck driver Pookie. No, it's not a freak trip, jackass. And I think we have more in. Let's see. Yes, Dallas Hater 69 is here. Flip is in. I believe I got everybody. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot.
So if I get kidnapped over there, are you going to pay ransom?
Absolutely not.
Oh, shoot.
Absolutely not.
Well, can you raise a GoFundMe page or something? Free Grandma Jenny?
No, but I will ask someone to go find you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. No, there won't be a GoFundMe, but I will text someone to go find you.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, go find me. That'll work.
I will text a buddy. Nick Shirawa, my old producer, is Egyptian.
I know he's from Egypt.
Yeah, he might have a friend that I could text and be like, hey, could you go find my mom?
I wonder if he knows a private guide over there or something. That would be neat.
I mean, probably not, Mother. That would be
What
like
part of Egypt is he from? Is he from
I
Cairo?
the pyramids. I don't
Alexandra?
know. Yeah, they were born. He was born in the
What
pyramids.
kid are you?
He was his whole family is from those esophaguses.
For the, you mean-
They were
Oh,
in the
Barry.
carcinogens. Anyways.
I get it. You're
Donna said,
terrible.
I'll help you, Jenny. I'll enlist the deckheads and we will help. Well,
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they will.
course.
Yes, good.
yeah,
Well, they
Total
probably-
Dallas
I'm
said,
just-
we will pay. Okay. You know what?
I
Listen.
probably won't command much because they'll be ready to get rid of me.
Yeah.
They'll say, why the hell did we kidnap her? She won't shut up.
Trust me, they'll have her kidnapped for about 30 minutes and they'll be like, we got to let this broad go. Jesus Christ. All she does is complain. Oh, my ankles are swollen. My back, it's hot. Oh, my God. Can I have some water? I have
I
a
can't
headache.
stand it.
Everything is so dusty. Oh,
smells
they're going to be
in
like,
here.
Jesus, can we just, oh, my God. Good
Oh,
Lord. We
dude.
got to get rid of her.
But at least I know the deckheads have my back. That's very comforting.
Yeah, they do. They will
I get over there.
100%. Yep. They will rally the troops to come and
Maybe
get
I
you.
can do a show from there.
Huh?
Maybe I can do a show from there. What time in the morning it is when it's 3:00 here?
I don't know. Let's see. What?
6 hours
time
ahead of
is
us?
it in
Cairo. Look up
Egypt?
Cairo.
Oh. And Cairo.
Not Cairo. Cairo.
Cairo syrup.
Cairo syrup, Mary.
Yeah, fun fact. That's where the syrup comes from. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, that's true. You didn't know that, Jenny?
Oh, Lord.
It is 11:38 p.m. right now. In
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Cairo. Yeah.
I'm going to send y'all a picture of me on a camel.
That's a mean thing to say about Paul.
In front of the pyramids.
Okay.
And I'm going to go, ta-da!
Yeah.
I'm here.
You know what? I don't know if it would be worth it, Mother. I think it would probably take several hours to get you on and off the camel just for the photo op.
Oh my God. I hope they,
Yeah.
I never thought about that. They
Yeah.
do squat down, don't they?
Well, listen, as a
What
man
if
who's
they have a
done,
ladder?
as a man who has participated in a couple of camel races at Sam Houston Race Park,
Oh, that's right,
yeah.
Mary.
I would highly advise against hopping on the back of a camel.
Why? Don't they have like a ladder?
Well, they do,
I
but
forgot
they-
you did camel races.
they just throw you on the back and go, "Hey, listen, good luck. Whatever happens, happens." You're like, "What?" And they're like, "Go, hey, hold on. There's no instructions. They don't even give you reins to hold on to.
You're kidding.
There's no stirrups. There's no reins. They're just like, good luck."
Well, I really have to do that then because, I'm pretty adventurous.
Yeah, I know, but I also want to remind you of how clumsy you are and the bad luck you have on vacations. I would just advise you steer clear of camels.
Well,
You're going to get
that's true.
spit on is what's going to happen. Is you're going to be like,
They
"Oh, yes." You're
Camels
going to get near a camel. You're going to be like, "Oh, Paul, look at what the fuck? God damn it, Paul. He spit in my face."
You
What's
know
gonna
what Paul
happen?
would do?
Take
He
a
would
picture.
just sit there and laugh.
I know. And he would send me a picture, I hope. It's
Oh, he
exactly.
would.
Oh, yeah.
God, you're making my mascara run again.
Please don't get near. Please stay away from. You're already gonna bring back an Egyptian curse. I feel like it. So let's just avoid any camels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I want you to come back in one piece. What I don't need is for you to go to Egypt and die, and then everyone be like, "Well, why'd she go to
yeah.
Egypt in the first place?" And everyone be like, "Barry told her to." Well, fuck. Okay, my bad. And everyone's like, Barry killed Jenny. No, I fucking didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Well, she wouldn't have died if she didn't go to Egypt.
That's all right. I'm going to be very careful. I'm getting all my vaccines. I'm getting everything squared away.
I just don't need you to die on this trip because this is the one thing I'm forcing you to do, and everyone's going to blame me if you do. So I need you to just... My eulogy will say, Barry did it. No, because you know who's going to do the eulogy? Me, because I'm the fucking eulogy man in this family.
My obituary, not my eulogy, my obituary. Barry did it. I was going to
say, I do the eulogies in this family. I don't know how I got voted the eulogy man in this damn family.
I promise you, I will come home. Maybe not in one piece, but I'll come home.
You'll come home in sections. You'll just... Paul's going to be like, well, this is all I have to ship her home, so we're just going to ship her home in sections.
Oh, God.
We'll just ship her home in pieces.
Oh, Barry.
Well, I just need you to be careful, Mom. That's all.
I will. Well, as careful as I can be. Well, I won't be driving, so that's one good thing.
Well, just don't be riding camels either. That's...
I have to get on a camel, Barry. You have to get on a camel.
You've never been. Surely you've been on the back of a camel before.
Never.
Really?
Where would I ride a camel?
I mean, I don't know, Mom. You've done some weird shit.
I have done some weird, but I've never ridden a camel.
Oh, man.
I lived vicariously for you when you had the camel races.
That's true. Amos said, wait a minute, not to go all dark, but didn't Nick's dad get kidnapped in Egypt, never to be seen alive again?
Yes.
But that was his own family, and it's a long story.
It's a long story.
Yeah, it was his own family, and it was not the same thing.
I remember when he was on the radio and he went back home when that happened. Yeah, that was quite some time ago.
Yes. Oh, shut up, Tony. Tony said Barry gave that camel. What?
I can't die while I'm there because I've got at least another 10 years to drive you crazy. I mean, I got to stick around a little while. Karma.
10?
I got to stay around here and, keep you busy.
10?
No, y'all. Huh?
10? Oh, let's be real, Jenny. You're going to be around a lot longer than that to torment me.
Probably. My goal's 95. For those of you that
don't know, tomorrow is Jenny's birthday. How old are you going to be, Mother?
Do I have to tell?
Yes.
79.
Because you look amazing for your age.
Oh, thank you. And you know what? Next year, look out.
You're going to be 80.
I'm going to throw
That's how
party.
Years work.
I'm going to throw a party.
Are you?
And I'm going to, when I'm 80.
For your 80th
Taylor's
birthday?
helping me organize it already.
Taylor is helping you organize it?
Yep. She got all excited when I told her I was going to throw a big bash when I turned. I said, if we make it to 80, we're going to celebrate.
Okay, as long as you let me hire a stripper.
No, you have to do a roast.
Oh, done.
You'd be the best one to do a roast to me. I don't know anybody else that can do a roast better.
I need you to understand about a roast, though, Jenny.
But you have to be not too harsh on me.
No, I'm out. You got to understand what a roast is.
I know, but see, all my KW friends will be there and my high school
not a roast.
friends.
When I roasted Sean, it was no holds barred. I told him, Sean, roast, true. You got to know what a roast is. A roast means nothing is off limits. Nothing.
Hey, I'm brave. I'm brave.
Nothing. No words, no nothing.
Hell, you know what? I'll be 80. Who cares what you say?
You won't remember it in the morning anyways.
No.
You know what I mean? What up, Jared?
Oh, God.
That's right.
No,
your friends won't remember. They'll all leave before I get up anyways. They'll be
listen, not all my friends are 80. I have friends that are 30
79.
and 40 and 20 and It's gonna be.
Yeah,
Gonna be
they'll
a
be
good
at the party like, well, it's 4:30. Got to get home and have dinner. My programs are about to start.
Listen,
I got to go
when
home
I
and
was-
watch my stories.
when I was telling Taylor, I said, I'm going to throw a party. She said, well, and we were talking. She said, what time do you want to have it? And I went, well, it can't be too late because my friends can't drive at night. So
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
she
My
goes,
friends
"Grandma."
can't drive
I went,
at
well,
night.
maybe I'll get hotels for
Oh,
them
my
and we'll
God.
have somebody shuttle them to the party.
Do you understand how fucking weird that sounds? I want to have an 80th birthday party, but not too late because my friends can't drive at night. Well,
no, not all my friends are 80. I have friends. I have young. All my students are in their 20s
you
and
should
30s.
you
and
should
40s.
have it like at the what's it called, that resort up in Conroe.
I've already picked up. Oh, Margaritaville.
I just did a show up there not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, I
should-
attended a KW thing at a great place at Old Town Spring. That was wonderful. It was perfect. And I was sitting there looking around thinking, oh, will this hold 100 people? Perfect. Perfect.
You can't have more than 80 people.
Why?
One for every year.
No.
That's it. One.
There'll be
you
more
get
than 80 people.
80 people, one for every year. Yo, what up, Alec? Is that it? 19 days left? Let's go, brother.
19
Oh
days
my gosh.
left.
Yeah, Alec, he's the one that's been deployed. He got
Oh, did he get the package?
oh yeah, he said he got it a while back, but he had gotten
good.
he had
'Cause
gotten
I missed
extended
a
like
couple shows
twice.
that I didn't know.
No, he had
Good.
gotten extended like twice. He was supposed to be home a long time ago. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you, Alec. 19 days left. He's at day
Wonderful.
246. Jesus.
Did he like his package and all his stuff?
Let's not call it package, Mom. That's
Oh, well,
That's-
did he like his, well, what
Alec,
the hell would you
did
call
you like
it?
my mom's package?
What would I call it? Call it a
How about gift basket?
It's a
Let's
care package.
fucking anything.
Gift basket.
That's
gift package? Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
let's
never
not call
mind.
it a package. You gotta listen.
Well,
you
did
gotta
he
realize.
like it?
You gotta realize who you're dealing with, Mom. They're called the deckheads, and they will take anything you say and make it sexual. Okay.
Okay.
Alec,
he
did you
enjoy-
like that big package I sent in the mail with all? It's a big.
Did he like all the stuff?
it. Oh, it was nice. It had nuts in it. Oh my God, Jesus, Jenny. That's You can't do that. You can't do that. They'll make it sexual. I promise.
Okay,
I promise.
I won't say another word.
That's what they'll do. No, Total
Lord.
Dallas said to do the party at a VFW. What the fuck?
Oh, a VFW. That's a good place. As long as we can, I'm going to have a band. As long as we can dance and have a place to dance, have a band party.
What kind of band are you gonna have, Mom?
I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet. Or a really good DJ. I'm not sure yet. I'm serious about this party. It's going to be a really good party. Remember the one I threw for Paul when he turned 70?
Yes.
That
I
was
just
a good
don't. I
party.
just don't know about this band. I'm just kind of like.
A DJ?
I think a DJ is a better idea because bands are
Okay.
limited in what they can play.
Well, then
And
we'll do a DJ.
When you have a DJ can play everything, right? Because if all of these old people leave by dusk,
The rest of the young people are going to stay
right?
and party.
And then all that's left is the young people and this band that all they know is songs from the 20s.
No, it wouldn't be that kind of band. It wouldn't be that kind of band. I used to have Barry. I had a nightclub. I know how to get a party started.
Like, fuck. I don't.
Says the man who did a jitterbug
What?
demonstration.
I know how to do a lot of
at my
shit.
reunion.
I know how to do a lot of shit. I'm a well-versed, well-rounded man. That's how you get the hose. Cece said it's her party. She can have what she wants. I'm just trying to make it a fun party for
There you
everybody,
go.
Cece. Yeah, sure.
It's my party.
Bring in, yeah. Oh my God.
You.
Yeah, okay. Bring in a band that knows 7 songs and they can just play those same 7 songs
All
over
right,
and over.
I'll have a DJ.
I just
I
think
know
a
a good
DJ, you
DJ.
can pull up any song on the fucking internet. And so whatever
Well,
the
you know, I had
crowd
a
is.
DJ I had a DJ at Paul's party. Remember?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good little party.
Yep.
So this is going to be a good party.
Well,
Because if I make it to 80, if I make it to 80,
would you stop saying if? Jesus Christ, because now you're just setting it up to die in Egypt like we just discussed and pin it on me. For fuck's sake, Jenny.
well, you never know. You never know when your last day is. There's only one that knows that. So there you go.
I don't like this conversation. I'm letting you go. I just would like the record to show, chat, that if something happens to her in Egypt, this is not my fault, okay?
There you go.
She has put this out into the universe on her own. This is the woman that talks to me about positive thinking, but she keeps saying, if I make it to 80. But God forbid, let me say some if shit about my career. She's on my ass. Not if, baby, when.
Well,
I mean, we don't want to say
you.
when, but, that's... You get what I'm saying.
I have to mother. I have to mother every once in a while.
Oh, I get it. What up, Heartthrob? Heartthrob's not going to be nothing but Patsy Cline and the Bee Gees. Yeah, see, that's why.
No.
Exactly. Hey, be like, oh, can we do do you know any dances that we can all do? They'll be like, hell yeah, grab your partner, do-si-do, here we go with the Cotton Eye Joe. Okay,
we'll be doing the twist.
Do you guys know the Cupid Shuffle? No, but we can do the Cotton Eye Joe again for the 50th time. Okay, you know what?
Very.
The drummer's like, hey, I can call out some square dancing. Okay, for fuck's sake, I'll be in the car. Oh my God.
You're ruining my party already, and I haven't even planned it.
You wanted the roast, not me. I'm just practicing.
Thank you very much. Oh, I was sitting around the table today because we play cards on Monday now instead of Tuesday, and they know that I have to be gone to get home for this show. And we were sitting around the table, and I realized that I'm next to the youngest at the table.
Oh, shit. Wow. You're the next to youngest?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it's just going to be a 2-person card game.
The oldest is 88.
It's just going to be the 2 of you. Go fish.
No.
It's just going to be the 2 of you checking each other's blood pressure pretty soon. It's not even going to be a card game anymore. It's just going to be a wellness check every week. It's just... Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
How many of you ladies are there playing cards every week?
8.
Oh, my God. There's 8 of you?
Well, actually, one of them is the daughter of one of the members
of George Washington.
She's like 55, but she loves playing cards with us.
She's 55.
We are a lot of fun. Yeah, she's 55. She plays cards with us. So on Mondays, but
so
the rest
she's
of
the
us
second. Wait, you said you're the second youngest, so she's the youngest.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake! If you're
Oh, wait a minute. I think her mother is 6 months younger than me, so that would make me the third youngest. Yeah.
I was gonna say, what a leap!
It goes all the way up to 88. If it
wasn't for her, you'd be the youngest. That's...
Oh, we have a really good time. We have a lot of fun. One of them is the one I'm going to Tahoe with. She's a gambler.
Oh.
She gets all these free trips, so she drags me along.
So what do y'all play for money or just get together?
Oh, we play for money.
Oh, you do?
We play for money.
Okay. Do y'all do any drinking? Do you do any no
Barry,
drinking?
No, we go to a different restaurant every week and play. They know us.
I don't know the parameters of this card game. I didn't know if this was like strip poker. I didn't know if, the
game ask the chat if they've ever played hand and foot. That's what we play.
That sounds like
God, I never told you that.
That just sounds like a weird Pornhub search.
No, It's
That
called Hand and Foot.
sounds like,
Is the name of the card game. And we go to a different restaurant every week and they all know us. And so we just call and say, we're playing cards here this week. And they go, okay. So we eat lunch and we play cards.
Dallas 869 wants to know, do y'all use the big cards? You can just like, well, let me see here. I've got,
No.
and you still have to hold them back. You're like, ah, damn.
Oh, Barry,
It's a
why do I come
life-size
on this
queen.
show?
It's like, this queen's head is as big as mine. This queen has shoulders. Jesus Christ.
God.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Chat, stop agging him on. That's an order.
Sounds like a disease, right? What are y'all playing? Hoof and mouth? What are you playing?
Hand and foot.
That's what I said. Hoof and
Nobody's
mouth,
ever
hand
played
and foot,
hand and foot.
same thing. Cece says
Wow.
like canasta. All the old people at my mom's swinger over 65
see, there
residents
it's
play
like
it.
canasta. It's like canasta.
Okay.
You play with two hands. Yes.
And
Thank
your
you.
feet?
Who said that? Who said that?
What Cece says like it's
Oh,
like
Cece
canasta.
said that.
All the old people at my mom's swinger over 65 residents play it. What the hell? So you play with your hands and your feet?
Well, no, you have one hand that's called your hand, and you have one hand that's called your foot. And you can't play your foot till you get rid of all the cards in your hand. Then you can play your foot. But if somebody goes out on you before you play your foot, then all the cards in the foot go against you. It's like canasta. It's fun.
Y'all just need to get some weed.
We have a lot. You know how long we've been playing?
How long?
25 years.
No way. Mother, that's crazy.
Yeah, we've been playing a long time. Since before I went to Reno.
You've been
In
playing
2006.
half my life.
I know. We're really good friends.
I guess so, because I just feel like some of them bitches would have gotten on my nerves by now.
Oh, well, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? Like 25 years, that's a long time.
Yeah, I started playing with them in 2000 or 1999, 2000, something like that. Yeah, we've been playing a long time.
What's up, Walt?
Except when I was in Reno. But
yeah, of course. Wow. Well, that's
lots
awesome,
of fun.
Mom. Well,
good friends.
my
We
mom
are
says,
good friends.
My mom says this is also why she refuses to go to the potlucks. What? My mom lives at an apartment complex for over 65 only, and they all swap. Well, not my mom, but everyone else does. And they now have an outbreak of syphilis. No, this is Cece saying this. This is Cece saying this. I swear to God. Her mom lives in an apartment complex for over 65, and they all swap partners. Well, not my mom, but everyone else. Her mom's very religious. She's very straight-laced.
You know that's a fact, though, that is a problem.
And they now have an outbreak of syphilis. She says, my mom says this is also why she refuses to go to the potluck.
Hey, did you know that is a problem in some nursing homes and some over 65 independent living and assisted living places?
Everybody's just fucking everybody?
I don't know. Don't say that.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
That's what it is. Sounds like.
Hey, you might as well go out having fun.
And syphilis. Apparently.
Oh, how did we get off on this?
It's like
I never know where these conversations are going to lead to.
Quote, they can't get pregnant, end quote. Nope, I guess not.
Oh God.
It's like, Miss Etta Mae, I can't tell if that is a mole or a fever blister. I don't know which one this is. We're going to have to wait.
Oh God.
Is that a skin tag on your hooter or a bump? I don't know what that is. We're going to have to. Walt says someone in this chat plays Call of Duty like they have one hand and one foot. Unrelated. What's up, Total Dallas? That's hilarious. I thought koala bears were the only things still catching syphilis. Nope,
Yeah, like,
koala bears and
do
old people. That is too funny.
We're the only things to account. Okay.
Nope, just koala bears and old people. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hey Mom, wish Perry happy birthday because last week I had the shits and missed his birthday show. So you gotta wish Perry happy birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Perry.
Yep.
At least he wasn't 79.
It's true. Tomorrow she's gonna be 79 years old, Perry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how old are you gonna be? Or how old are you, Perry, when you turned or on the 15th? Perry's birthday was on the 15th. How old did you turn, Perry? Yeah, we have 2 birthdays that we didn't get to celebrate Thursday. So, man, last week, Mom.
Who else?
Chris from Sam Houston. But 43.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Oh my God. Last
33.
week.
Just a baby.
No, Perry's 43, he said.
Oh, 43.
Yeah. Oh my God. Last week, Wednesday, I was throwing up. Ugh.
Oh my goodness. You didn't tell me you were sick.
Yeah, man. I ate like leftover spaghetti. They were fussing at me because it was like 10 days old.
Ugh.
And I was like, it should be all right.
What were you thinking, Barry?
I mean, it's, it didn't smell bad. There was no mold or anything.
Oh,
and the microwave
God.
should kill the germs.
No, it does not.
Well, it kills everything else.
Yeah,
So,
almost killed you.
Well, and then the next day I had the shits. Oh my God. All day. So then, but people were saying there's like a stomach gut bug going around. So I don't know if I had that or if it was the leftover. I don't know. But I was in bad shape for 2.5 days. Like pretty bad. Yeah.
Well, you should have told me. I'd have made you some chicken soup.
I didn't want to eat nothing. Trust me. I didn't want to be eating. Yeah, see, Mark said there is a stomach bug going around. Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't have. I wasn't eating nothing. No. Yep.
Poor baby.
Yeah, it sucked. But I
you're better
missed
now.
Perry's birthday on the 15th. So.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Perry.
Yep. But yours is tomorrow, so you won't be here, but we will celebrate it. We're going to do a toast anyways, like we always do.
Well, I might tune in.
Okay, we'll tune in.
If you're going to toast.
But we're going to do...
I'll drink my Jack Daniels.
Right. It was a liar.
I think I'm out of Jack Daniels.
Huh?
I think I'm out of Jack Daniels. I think all I have in there is
All you do is fake drink it. You never run out if you fake drink it.
Somebody came over and I don't know. It sits in there until you kids come over, so I don't know what's in there.
It's probably Derek.
Check it out.
Probably Derek. Yeah. CZ said no. I'm sure it was the 10-day-old spaghetti. I was trying to blame it on the bug going around. She was like, no, it was the 10 days.
I can't imagine eating anything 10 days old. So, but you know, Paul will do that. I'll say, honey, we can't eat that. It's been in there for a week. He goes, well, it doesn't taste bad. I go, you're going to be sick.
I always tell Nora expiration dates are just a suggestion. She's like, no, they're not. I'm like, yes, they are. Not. It's fine. She's like, you're crazy. I'm like, it's a suggestion. It's just a suggestion.
Okay. All right.
All right, Mother. I love you.
Love you too. Bye, dickheads.
I will. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna come over. I've got a present for you for your birthday, so I'm gonna bring it over tomorrow.
You have given me enough presents. You have spoiled me rotten for the last 2 weeks.
It's just a little something. I can't believe those roses are still going strong. But
can you believe that? You have to tell the chat about that. They are. Oh, you should show them the picture. I mean, these roses. I think they're haunted.
Go get them.
I think they're haunted. Okay. I think it's been over a week and 3 days. I got
Mother's Day. Just drink more and it kills the bacteria. See? That's what I'm saying, Mark. Mark gets it. I got her these roses for Mother's Day from Kroger. Because I don't know where to go get roses. I mean, where do you go get? Other than Pat's Plants, that's where I usually get my flowers and shit when I have stuff delivered to like Nora or a funeral or whatever. Can we breathe in 10-day-old roses? Right? Look at Look at that. That's a 10-day-old rose right there.
Can you believe that?
That's crazy, man.
I mean, they're beautiful still. I think they're haunted. They won't die.
Yeah,
They're
that's
ghosts
crazy.
or something. Anyway, they're so beautiful. And thank you, sweetheart. And bye, everybody. Then Kroger's flowers on steroids. They are. I'm telling you.
They are. I love you, Mom. I love
Love
you.
you too. Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right, that's JennyIsMom, everybody. She joins me every single Monday right here on Barry on Deck. Yeah, Royd Roses is right, bro. That shit, I don't know what they do or how they do it, but boy, they do something like that's where I usually go. We went to visit my dad. Well, I mean, about as well as you can visit your dad. We went and put flowers on my dad's grave. You can't really see it, but here, let me see. I'm gonna email this to myself. These came out so pretty. Like Kroger's flowers, man, are amazing. Look at these. Let's see here. Oh shit, did it send? Hello? Bitch, I know you said. There you go. Hold on. Let me see. Let me download this. Oh, let me see. Download. Open. Bitch, where'd you at? Oh, there we go. Show graphics. This is what we put on my dad's grave this weekend. Look at those. Look how pretty these came out, man. This is just Kroger. I mean, this is just regular Kroger flowers that we went and got. Now, Nora, she made them all pretty and everything. But, yeah, I mean, bro, Kroger does it. I don't know what they do, but they do something. But, man, them shits, they come out looking good, bro. Those look. And they last forever. So shout out to Pops. Love you, Pops. Yeah, we went and visited my dad and yeah, put some flowers on the grave. Also, went and every time I go visit my dad, I go by Cisco's. His dad is also buried at the Veterans Cemetery. And so since Cisco lives out in the hill country and he's unable to go visit his dad, because obviously it's a 3-hour drive, I always swing by his dad's headstone and put a flower on there for him and talk to him for a minute and tell him how his son's doing and catch him up. And then I send Cisco a photo and let him know that went and visited his dad for him. So it's just a little something I do. Today is my dad's birthday. Oh, is your dad here with us still, Tony, or is your dad passed? Perry, I hadn't done your shout out yet, but I'm going to, brother. We're going to do a shot for you. I'm sorry for your loss, Tony. I'm sorry, brother. I know how that sucks. How long has he been passed? How old would he have been today, too? Man, I can't believe this year will be 2 years since my dad passed already. Fucking Tony. Tony goes, he was a Cowboys fan. Fucking Tony, man. That is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. I deliver flowers to my mom in Dallas using Kroger's, include a food item, cheaper than an actual florist. No shit. Are they from Egypt? That's too funny. Jenny is like the mom I never had. HB has a nice selection. That's where I get the flowers for Christina during her ICU stay, which they kicked my flower out of the ICU. Oh, yeah. Sometimes they won't let you have flowers in ICU because germs and shit. Today is my mom's birthday also. Has she passed also, Uriel? That looks like the roses Patrick sells. Yeah, bro. Patrick does amazing work, man. Eric, good to see you, brother. Patrick does amazing work. Tony's dad greater than Tony. That's fucking funny. What was I gonna tell you? I was gonna tell y'all something. Shit, I don't remember now. Damn it! What the hell was I gonna tell y'all? That's something I was gonna tell y'all. What the fuck was it about? Both plants and flowers from P. Randizzle. So amazing. Oh, 1,000%. I don't know if he just does, if they just like do it up extra for us because they know us. You know what I mean? Like we get some sort of like deckhead, usual suspects type of deal. But man, every time we get something from them, whether it's, you know, for whatever, it just comes out amazing, man. It looks so good. Highly recommend Pat's Plants and Monica's Bridal. If you're ever needing any of that stuff, hit up P. Randizzle. Totally worth it. Dude does amazing work. Amazing. All right, let's talk some sports, party people. By the way, shout out to Seraphin. I went out to, I doubt he's going to hear this, but that's okay. I went out to, as you guys may know, my lawnmower has shit the bed. The belt came off last week. And the belt came off, and I don't know why. So I figured out how to get them back on. I watched some YouTube videos and did all that and got the belts back on. And I was a little nervous because they were making like a loud noise and shit, but whatever. Started mowing yesterday. Belt came off again. And this is the drivetrain belt. It's called a V belt. This is a drive belt. So then I was like, oh, I'm going to buy them online and put some new ones on. Because it's been a decade since I've owned this ride mower. So, bro, they had 2 belts listed for my riding mower. 2 different lengths. I'm like, how do you have 2 belts that are different? That don't make no damn sense. So I drove up to the King Ranch. The King Ranch? What the hell's it called? John Deere Spring. I think it's King Ranch. Yeah, King Ranch Turf.
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah! People dubs! Thank you for resubscribing, brother. 37 months. You the man, sir. Yeah, King Ranch Ag and Turf out there in Spring. It used to be Brookside Equipment Sales, but they have since been bought out by King Ranch Ag and Turf. And Seraphin was a longtime usual suspect listener. And so went out there, and he's still out there. And he was like, oh, shit, what's up, Barry? I was like, what's up, pimp? So we chit-chatted and got all my shit. And just want to say what's up and shout out to him. And thank you for the hat, the free hat that he threw in. He was nice enough to throw your boy a hat. But yeah, so get to put on a bunch of belts and work on the lawnmowers this afternoon. Yay. Thank you, Heartthrob. I am glad I'm feeling better as well. That was not fun. I know you guys think I'm like playing hooky. Not like that. That sucked. A lot of people like missing work. I would really be no different, except not like that. Not like that. That sucked. All right, let's get into some sports. What is this? Huh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so let's get into some sports. And I didn't even update this. But let's start with your headlines. And then we'll get into some other shit. Come on. Yeah, here's your sports headlines for the day. Tyrese Halliburton has invited the man that was trashed, literally trashed by New York fans, go figure, to go to game 4. If you did not see it, let me see if I can find this. New York fans throw trash on Pacers fan. If you didn't see this, it's pretty disgusting. And so Tyrese Halliburton, let's see. Let me find the story first. It says, Pacers fan who was pelted by bags of garbage and heckled for donning a Tyrese Halliburton jersey on the streets of New York City has been invited by the Pacers to start a game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals in Indianapolis. Hans Perez appeared on the Pat McAfee show on Monday. Terrence, what's up, pimp? Hey, buddy. Thank you for subscribing for 26 months. Amazing, sir. Thank you very much, brother. Very much appreciate you, my friend. Tell Pops I said hello. But Hans Perez was on the Pat McAfee show on Monday afternoon and revealed he was a firefighter. Yeah. The dude is a firefighter and a lifelong Pacers fan. He was showing off a Pacers tattoo on his wrist before he was surprised by Halliburton with the good news. Let me see if I got this clip here. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Let me see. Says. Do 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 do. Awesome. 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 This was on the Pat McAfee show.
But we actually have a special guest who wants to talk to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the point guard for the Indiana Pacers out of Iowa State, Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, Tyrese. What's up, bro? What's up, brother? Tyrese. What the hell? What the hell? My man, how you doing?
Yeah. I'm good, bro. How are you? I'm glad you made it out the jungle alive, bro. I'm glad you're still here with us, man. I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, man, it was rough. I feel like I'm going to war with you guys, man.
Well, speaking of going to war with us, I wanted to hit you. Pat told me he found you yesterday, called me. I said, I got to get on the show and talk to him myself. I want to personally bring you and a +1 out here to come to game 4 here in Indiana. I'll bring you guys out here, put you guys up, get you guys seats to the game. The Pacers, everybody in our organization wants to make sure you're taken care of. All the team's excited to meet you. It's all we've been talking about. Everybody's seen the video. So, man, we want to bring you out here. And, yeah, man, I'm really excited about that. So
you in, Hans? I believe that's on Tuesday. You're able to make the trip. I know scheduling, obviously, as a firefighter or something.
You know, I gotta talk to the guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could work something out where I to come see that.
Hey, make sure that's first class.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, sir?
Make sure that flight's first class, Hans. You know, this guy's max deal.
Yeah. I don't mind, Coach. I'm not. But hey, thank you. I just want to say thank you, Tyrese, man. Yo, you are awesome. The team is awesome. I appreciate that. And, man, let's go Pacers, man. Let's go Pacers.
We'll see you on Tuesday, Hans. We'll see you on Tuesday, right?
That's dope. That's really cool, man. That's really cool of Tyrese Halliburton to do that. But if you didn't see the video, went a little something like this. There he is. That's him. That's the guy you just saw. Go CC. This is what they did. They're throwing. That's him. He's like, what are you doing? They're literally throwing trash bags and trash on the dude. Like what are we doing? Like, I understand a good-natured, like, boo. But, bro, you start throwing trash on me, like, you're lucky. You're lucky that this shit don't come to fisticuffs. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, dude is way outnumbered. Way outnumbered. And all he can do is walk away, which, again, that's that wolf pack mentality. That's that, oh, I'm a big badass because I got all these Knick fans with me so I can act like a dumbass. But it's like, hey, I bet your big fat ass wouldn't do that one-on-one with him. Look at that big fat dude right there. I bet your big fat ass wouldn't square up with a firefighter one-on-one. I bet he's in better shape than you. It's just trash, bro. But who would expect anything less from fucking New York sports fans? I wouldn't. I talked last week on this show about how I thought Astros fans and Houston sports fans in general were becoming some of the worst fans in sports. And I said specifically Astros fans, but in general, Houston sports fans are just becoming insufferable and intolerable. And then New York fans had to step up and say, hold my beer and watch us work. I mean, that's just trash. Like, literally. Trash. It's disgusting, man. I mean, that dude is just a fan of his team. He's a goddamn, you know what? Let's get petty. Y'all want to get petty? Y'all want to get petty? I want to get petty. I hope every fucking person in this video, not just that's walking, but every person that threw trash, I hope their house burns down. How about that? Let's get petty. Let's just get on their level. So I hope that dude's house burns down. I hope that dude's house burns down. I hope that dude's house burns down. Yeah. I hope all three of their houses burn down and all of the shit in it goes, especially their Knicks jerseys. In fact, that's the only thing I hope that gets burned up. Fuck them. Like, literally, fuck them. If you're that terrible of a person, then you deserve to have terrible shit happen to you. And I have no problem wishing terrible shit on terrible people. Now, a lot of people are going to hear me say that and be like, oh, Barry, that is awful. You can't wish somebody's house to burn down. The fuck I can't. If you're going to be that bad of a person, if you're going to be that terrible of a human being, well then fuck you. We should be able to wish terrible shit on you. So yes, especially if you're out here throwing bags of garbage on a New York City firefighter, I hope your fucking house catches on fire. And I hope he pulls up and recognizes you and is like, hey, let's turn it around. Let's just head back to the station. Fuck this dude. Fuck this dude. Because that's what you deserve. You're a garbage ass human being. You're a terrible person. What did that man do to you? Fucking nothing. He's literally walking away and they're still throwing trash on him. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I would say you're better than that, New York. Obviously, they're not. And you know what's really bad about this? Is that I follow Pete Rock on Instagram. And Pete Rock is the one that posted it. And when he did, he was he was basically talking shit. He was basically saying, he was basically telling him, hey, don't come in here with that. Like, get some rocks. It was bad. It was like, bro, you got to be better than that, Pete. You gotta be better than that. You can't be like this. It looks like he has removed it. Let's see. Yep. Looks like he's taking it down. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Looks like he took it down because it was something to the effect of like, oh, Knicks fans, when they were throwing it, he was like, he said something like, haha, don't bring that shit to New York. How you going to wear that jersey in New York? That's what you get. And he was like, somebody get some rocks. I was like, what? Are you serious? Because it ain't that serious, bro. It's a jersey. You're telling me that if you were a Knicks fan and you wanted to, or a Yankees fan, but you moved to Boston to become a firefighter, you wouldn't want to be able to wear your Yankees jersey and be proud to be a Yankees fan, but you can't walk down the street because somebody's going to throw trash on you? Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? It's ridiculous, man. Tony said that's me coming into work on Mondays. Mark said, funny this came up. I was just talking shit about Jersey and telling Christina about Bill Burr's incident. Oh, what incident with Bill Burr? What did I miss? Yeah, that's true, Tony. Astros Twitter's only tough behind a keyboard. True. I don't know if you know this, but Pete Rock is a petty dickhead. He still throws shots at CL Smooth to this day. Oh, really? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know why they disbanded in the first place. Now I kind of need to know why. What? God damn it. What happened to Pete Rock and CL Smooth? Pete Rock addressed the split with CL Smooth on Drink Champs. Duo first split 95 following the release of 2 albums. Man, Mecca and the Soul Brothers was the shit. Yeah, boy. Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Man! They Reminisce Over You was... that was the anthem, bro. That was... so good. So good. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I will have to look into that. That sucks though. Yeah, Straighten It Out was a jam too. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. So good. All right. Your other sports headlines for the day. Wait, oh, my bad, Philly. Yeah, I was like, what? Like 2 decades ago when he went off on Jersey at a festival there. You covered it on the show a few years ago. Yeah, okay. Philly. Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Philly. Yo, Jim. What up, Jim on Sports? Good to see you, pimpin'. How you been, brother? Good, I hope. And I hope good. Welcome in, good sir. Welcome in. Hello. Uh-oh. Whole screen just went blank as shit. Good to see you, Jimothy. That was supposed to be tokens. All good, brother. All good, sir. Thank you for resubscribing, man. Much love, sir. Much love. I've been good. Recharged. Oh, did you take some time off from streaming? Well, that's, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that, pimp. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Burnout is a real thing, man. 100. Here's some other headlines for you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Commanders' Frankie Louvu hopes the NFL bans, quote unquote, the cheapo tush push play. The linebacker, it says it should come as no surprise that Frankie Louvu hopes that it's banned and hopes that NFL owners vote to ban the tush push. The Commanders linebacker was penalized on 3 consecutive snaps in the fourth quarter of the NFC Championship game when he dove prematurely over the line in an attempt to stop the Eagles from scoring a touchdown on their signature short yardage play. After the third penalty, referee Sean Hockley announced, Washington has been advised that at some point the referee can award a score if this type of behavior happens again. I'm sure you remember this. Louvu was asked Monday, am I saying his name right? I feel like I might be saying it wrong. Hold on. Shit. I'm probably saying it wrong. I always mess up some of these names. Yeah, Louvu. Okay, I'm saying it right. I was like, I don't know. Sometimes you never know. You know, you gotta check yourself sometimes. Gotta get it right. Hey, Jim! Jim goes, there it is. Jim, brother, man, thank you for the 69. I like hey, goddamn it. Stupid ass horn. This is what he said. It said Louvu was asked Monday about the play, which is expected to be discussed again by owners when they meet Tuesday and Wednesday this week. The proposal submitted by the Packers was tabled last month at the annual meetings in Palm Beach. The vote was split 16-16 among NFL teams. 24 votes are needed for a proposal to pass. My personal opinion, I think they should ban it, Louvu said as an interview with Good Morning Football. But I know the argument's going to be about, hey, you guys have to stop it. Don't get us in short yardage and whatnot. But it's kind of like a cheapo play. That's pretty much a scrum in rugby. That's how I kind of look at it. And we've got to have a scrum too on the other side. And the scrum is we have a cadence where we all go at once. It's not like you hard count and this and that, where now you're getting us or myself jumping over the pile thinking you're going to snap the ball. That's just my own personal opinion, and I'm going to leave it at that. Look. It's funny because they said NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said last month there are safety issues that are being considered. And then with the tush push, while acknowledging there's very little data on the play. There is no safety issues on the play. There's no data that shows it isn't a very safe play, or else we wouldn't be pushing the tush push. This is not a problem, other than the fact that most teams can't replicate the success. That's why it's a problem. Believe me, if 16 to 24 other teams had a Jalen Hurts and an offensive line and the ability to pull off the tush push in the same manner, this would be a non-issue. But they don't. This is something very unique for them and a very small minority of the NFL that are able to do this. And this is why everybody's pissed. I think it's bullshit if they go in and ban this play because the majority of the league can't stop it. It's not against the rules. It's not cheating. Again, show me in the rule book what it's violating. Show me the data where it's getting people hurt, because it's not doing either. It's a quarterback sneak. Are you going to ban the quarterback sneak? Because if you ban the tush push, you have to ban the quarterback sneak. This is just, it's getting out of hand. And I think and I'm not an Eagles fan. I don't give a shit about the Eagles. But this is the same argument that they have in the NBA about the whole hack a rule. Hack a Shaq, hack a Dwight, hack a Steven Adams, whatever. You know, it comes down to, hey, if you don't like it, make your free throws. If you don't like us fouling your guy and stopping your momentum, Houston Rockets, make your free throws. Otherwise, we're going to do stuff that is within the confines of the rules. Because I think the NBA, they thought, look, we get it, okay? You're not technically breaking the rules, but it does fuck the flow of the game up. It does make it kind of unwatchable when you do this. And we do have to worry about the product on the court. Now, what they did is they said, we're not going to take it away. You can still do it. But when it gets down to crunch time in the last 2 minutes, which is already getting kind of, gets drawn out to begin with, you start doing this shit in the last 2 minutes, you're going to get penalized or penalized. So the NBA kind of came up with a compromise. You can do it up to the final 2 minutes of the quarter, and then you can't, or is it half, whatever it is. So they kind of had a compromise. I don't know. Maybe the NFL's compromise is, okay, so if that's your concern, is that it's the snap count, maybe you go in and declare the snap count is 1-1. Or maybe you go in and, you figure something like that out. But you can't ban the play unless you're going to ban quarterback sneaks. Which I think is going to be kind of crazy if they do. Kind of crazy. Because here's the thing. Once Jalen Hurts is gone, I think this goes away a little bit. This becomes, there's only so many Jalen Hurts in the league. You know what I mean? Now, if some teams were smart, just me spitballing here, but I might line up my tight end under center, who used to be a former quarterback in high school or college. And I'd push the shit out of him. That did not sound appropriate. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Because, yeah, my little CJ Stroud fella ain't going to get it done. But maybe if I take a tight end and do it, right? My little quarterback's not going, I don't have a Jalen Hurts, but I got a tight end that maybe. So, just be more strategic, man. But don't get mad. Get even. Little crybaby ass. Don't make much sense to me. Is all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Imagine if it was J.J. Watt doing the tush push. Exactly. Get you a refrigerator Perry. Get you a J.J. Watt. Right? What's up, Evil Death? Man, get you somebody like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And okay. And I'm here for it. Like, I think that what you have to, hold on. What you have to account for is the rule book as is. And you also have to account for the fact that other teams are going to have players and plays that work within the confines of the rule book as defined that you are unable to stop. I want you to think about something for a second. And I know this isn't like exactly the same, but think about when the forward pass was invented, or like the jump pass, or I mean, there's just the shovel pass or the jet sweep, or there's always these little nuances that get that, you know, the reverse, or like it's like, oh, that's technically not what this is supposed to be. Okay. Kiss my ass, Mark. Mark said Barry was there when the forward pass was invented. I mean, I know it's not, you know. Yeah, the flea flicker. Great example. Well, you said it was going to be a run, and then you stopped, and you turned around, and you pitched it back, and then you threw it. That's not fair. So, I don't know. Just seems like a bunch of meow, meow, crybaby bullshit to me. Last thing. I don't know why this has popped up here. Seems weird to me. What the shit? Wildcat formation is a good one. Remember that? They would just line up a running back. Yeah, good call. Good call. Good damn call. That's a really good call, as a matter of fact. Last thing, Roger here, Roger fast, and then we're gonna get to our birthdays. Ow! God damn it! I just wanted to do this. He doesn't know I'm gonna do this. Uh-oh. I get so sick of this bullshit. I keep getting these spam Coinbase nonsense. They're like, confirm your Coinbase. Bitch, I know you ain't got no. I know you ain't in my Coinbase. I got it protected. Go fuck yourself. Ignore this photo at the bottom, but I just want to say congratulations to my boy, Spoony Spoon. Congratulations to my boy Spoon. Some of y'all may, some of you may not know. Spoon been on a diet. Spoon has lost 34 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. What? Yeah. Go, Spoon. You're my boy, Blue. I'm proud of you, brother. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed, Spoony. Ooh. What the shit is that? Congrats, Spoon. Good on you, brother. Keep going, man. But yeah, Spoon has been working hard. And good on you, you sexy beast, you. Okay. Now that we have that, before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, a couple things. First thing I would like to say is thank you to everybody that sent in a Thankful Thursday while I was doodling my brains out last Thursday. I apologize for not having a show. Trust me, I would have much rather have done a show, but the choice was do the show from the toilet or not do a show at all. And so I chose not to do the show. But I wanted to say thank you for everybody that sent in a Thankful Thursday. That includes CC, PP Dubs, Donna, Sylvia, and Total Dallas. Where are your messages at? Let's see. Where did it go? God damn it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. Dustin in a $10 Thankful Thursday said happy Thankful Thursday. PB Dubs sent in a $7 Thankful Thursday. Sylvia said happy BOD Thankful Thursday, sent in a $5 Thankful Thursday. Total Dallas sent in a $5 Thankful Thursday and said happy Thankful Thursday. I'm thankful that all the food in my fridge is less than 5 days old. Pizza emoji, sick emoji, vomit emoji. Thank you, Total Dallas. And Cece sent in a $2.50 Thankful Thursday and said, you'll get the rest if there's a show. A lot of people saying you have diarrhea. And I messaged her. I was like, God, Cece, you jinxed me. Because I do have diarrhea. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was joking. I was like, nah, you're good. But I do have diarrhea. I'm sorry. That's so funny. But I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for continuing to support the show and myself. It's always appreciated, and I don't take it for granted. And thank you all very much. Very much appreciated. Much love, Brian. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Amos said Spoon must have got smoked in a foot chase and said, fuck this shit, I'm getting in shape. No, bro, he did that, I think, before he joined the force. I think is when he started, I think. Maybe it was the same time. But no, I don't think he got smoked in a foot race. Maybe. That's so funny. He was like, LA 15, married 3 and 4. That's all. I remember that from Chips. So anytime I do like a call with the police, I just use that from Chips. LA 15, married 3 and 4. Yeah, this is Officer Spoon. They got away. This is dispatch. Officer Spoon, can you tell me how they got away? Yeah, they ducked into an alley and I was attacked by a pit bull. They ducked into an alley? That's correct. Officer Spoon, wasn't this foot chase in a field? Yeah, they led me to an alley. In the field. It was a field alley. It's a new thing. You wouldn't know it. Gladys, shut the fuck up. Just file the report. Much love, Spoon. Much love, big dog. All right, speaking of love, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of love. Oh, what? So much love in the air. We didn't get to do it. Because your boy, again, shit my brains out. I felt terrible too, because damn it. Supposed to be there. And we hit corn maze. Dubs, that's fantastic. Look at Dubs taking on his feet. Perry, brother, I know you had to bounce, and I hate that I missed it, man. And I even powered through on a Wednesday, brother. My ass was raw dogging it on Thursday, man. And if I would have powered through it for anybody, it'd have been you, sir. Because you know I love you, Perry. Wanted more little kids, but man, I just couldn't make it happen, brother. I couldn't do it. And I failed you, Perry, but I still love you. I hope you had a good birthday, man. I hope the wife took care of you. If not, I hope you got a whore. Okay, that was not okay, Barry. You can't be saying that shit, Laminack. These people are married. All right. For real, brother, I hope you had a good day, man. I hope it was awesome and filled with love and family and joy. Because you deserve it, my friend. You do indeed. Harry turned 43. And as you guys know, black don't crack. You don't look a day over 42. So, well done, Perry. Hope you had a happy birthday, brother. Cheers to you, my friend. But that was not, ladies and gentlemen, not, I say. Nay, I say, not the only birthday that we had. There was another birthday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Chris from Sam Houston. What in Sam Hill? Chris from Sam Houston, also a Taurus. Taurus, baby. Also born on May the 15th, be with you. Chris not here as well, but he'll pop in still. Wildly enough, Chris lives up here by me. Isn't that crazy? Yep. Chris, I hope it was a good one, man. I don't know what you did, but I hope you did it up big. You know, I don't know if it was like punching the clown or sex with a loved one. You know, like the wife, not like an uncle or anything weird like that. Unless that's your thing, bro. I don't know. I don't judge. I don't judge. I don't know Chris's origin story. I don't know his 23andMe. Could be Alabama. Who knows? Whatever it was, Chris, hope you had a great birthday, brother. I hope it was filled with fun and jubilance and lots of presents and some roadhead and butt stuff, brother. Cheers to you both, man. Happy birthday, Perry. Happy birthday, Chris. Hope it was fun. Cheers, boys. Drink, drink, drunk. Spicy. Uh-oh. I feel the break coming on. I feel it in my plums. Isn't that what he said? I feel it in my plums. Here it is. I don't know why that song does that. That was the weirdest thing ever when I heard that the first time. Happy birthday, boys! All right. Whew. Good times had by all. Don't forget tomorrow, JennyIsMom birthday celebration. I mean, you know, we just gonna do what we do. Let's see. Something that came up. We now have our Western Conference Finals. It is the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. In case you're wondering, Thunder, obviously the 1 seed in the West, facing the 6-seeded Minnesota T-Wolves. A team that barely escaped the play-in, but were like really hot down the stretch going into the postseason. Coming into this, so T-Wolves finished the season 49-33. Thunder were 68-14. Really one of the best seasons in basketball. One of the best plus minuses overall ever. And they did, while they had their moments where they struggled with Denver. And that's going to happen when you have arguably the best player on the planet in Jokic. But the Thunder are just too talented, too deep. Defense is overwhelming. And Denver just didn't have an answer. Jamal Murray's still not the same. Denver's just not deep enough. I don't know that any of these three other teams besides the Thunder that are left are as deep as the Thunder. But that's why the Thunder are a minus 350 to win the series money line. Minnesota's a plus 275. That kicks off. Is it tomorrow night? Is the first game? Let's see. Shedge. Yes, tomorrow, 7:30 in Oklahoma City. Wait. Man, tickets are only as it says tickets as low as $89. That's crazy, if true. But I'm sure with fees, you end up paying like $130, $150 a piece. Game 1, OKC favored by 7.5. 215.5 is the over-under. So that's your first round, or that's not your first round. That's your Western Conference Finals matchup, Thunder, Minnesota. Who you got, chat? Who you got? Even though I said OKC on short rest could be a factor if this goes 7 games again. You know why I don't think so, Evil Death? They're so young. It's kind of like the Rockets, right? When the Rockets played, on short, they're so young, 22, 23, 25. I mean, that ain't shit to those kids. That don't matter to them. Guys like Steven Adams and the Fred Van Vliets of the world or whatever. Yeah, that might matter a little bit more. Ooh, interesting. But let's see. What is the ages here? Shea is 26. Lou Dort is 26. Jalen Williams is 24. Chet Holmgren is 23. Isaiah Hartenstein is 27. I mean, that's... they're probably okay. What's wild is they threw Alex Caruso at Jokic. And it worked for the most part. Now, I mean, those might be the guys that struggle a little bit more on the age-wise. But Jalen Williams, J-A-Y, is 22. Aaron Wiggins, 26. Isaiah Joe, 25. Alex Caruso's 31. Cason Wallace, 21. I mean, so Caruso's the old guy. Let's see, AJ Mitchell. Yeah, I mean, that's it. AJ Mitchell is 22. So Alex Caruso is the old guy at 31. Everybody else is, 26 is, is what Shea is. I don't think anybody is concerned about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander playing on short rest. So I don't know if that's going to be a factor as much. I am really excited about watching SGA versus Ant, though. That's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. And I want to say something. I had this thought the other day, and I know what you're thinking. You had a thought? I did. I had a thought the other day, and it was a crazy thought. It was a wild thought. It was a crazy thought. I don't know about you guys, but I have always said that Anthony Edwards reminds me a lot of Michael Jordan. Like, a lot. And wanted to look here. Let's see. Wait a minute. It's getting sticky. What the shit? It's getting sticky. I know it shows this in here. Hold on a damn minute. It's getting sticky. So I'm looking for something here. Hold on. Hodor. Oh, shut up. Okay. That was Nora. There we go. So I wanted to do something. I wanted to compare Anthony Edwards' career track, just briefly, to that of one Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Just to see, like, what does that look like? Because, you know, for some reason, I just get those same kinds of vibes. Rumor is out there it might be his son. Man, it's the way he carries himself. It's the way he, I don't know, like, it just, I don't know, dude. I finally get to see the Timberwolves, Pacers, Knickerbockers, or Supersonics win a championship. It's going to be one of them, right? Crazy. By the way, Titan Hugo said Minnesota in 6. I'll be at game 1. Cheapest ticket I got with tax was like $135. Yikes. Here's how they compare. Just for shits and gigs. Just for it. Just, and I haven't planned this. This was just off the cuff here. So Anthony Edwards right now is 23. Yeah, he's 23 years old. He's in his 5th season. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in his 5th season, right? Jordan came into the league at 21. So there's 2 ways you could look at it. You could look at by age, or you can look at it by years, right? Fifth season, or when he was 23. So when Jordan was 23, he was averaging 35 a game. But he didn't start winning championships until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, his seventh year. And then, of course, he won 6 in 7 years. Yeah. So wait a minute. That looks weird. What the shit? That don't seem right. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Playoffs. I was like, what? Hold on. That was just playoffs. I was like, There you go. There's Washington, Chicago. Okay. So he came in at 21, and he won his first championship in 90, but he came in the league at 84. So he was 27. So it took a while. I mean, it obviously took a while for him to kind of get rolling. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that same vibe with Anthony Edwards, right? So it was second in Rookie of the Year voting. Jordan was first in Rookie of the Year, sixth in MVP. He was an all-star, obviously, second in MVP his third year in the league. And then he won an MVP his fourth year, second, third, first. I mean, like, he really started to take off about his fourth year in the league, but he was averaging 37 by his third year. Now, the one thing you got to remember, though, is those Bulls teams, they weren't that great. Now, you know, Anthony Edwards' team's not as great either, but he averaged 19 his first year, 21 his second, 24 he was an all-star his third year in the league, seventh in MVP, balloting his fourth year in the league, and then this year he averaged 27 a game, and we don't know what the awards look like. Now, we know he's not going to win MVP. That's going to be SGA or Jokic. But we'll see. But I'm waiting on him to take that next step. But in his game, there's just a lot to it, except for the defensive side of the game. And that's where I think that he lacks. Because if you look, Jordan, defensive player of the year, defensive first team. Like, Jordan really gave a fuck about defense. He was sixth in defensive player of the year here. He was eighth there. First here, fifth, seventh, third, second. Like, he really cared. And I think that's part of what set Jordan apart from everybody else. So when we start having these conversations about, it's, you know, Kobe and LeBron and Jordan and everybody else, I think we got to look at that too. Like, how often was LeBron, you know, where does he fall in regards to those defensive player of the year voting as compared to like Jordan and them? Yeah, see, second, fourth, ninth, fourth, second, sixth, 13th, 11th, fifth. So he had a nice little run there where he was all defense first team for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in a row. But then he just stopped giving a fuck. It's like he had a point to prove for those 6 years, but then that was it. Not Jordan. Jordan carried that shit all the way until he went and played baseball. He was eighth in defensive player of the year his third year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years he was all defense first team, or 9 years he was all defense first team. Yeah. It's pretty impressive, man. That's part of the difference there. Amos said Jordan knew how to play the passing lanes. He wasn't locking nobody down like Kobe and LeBron. LeBron don't lock nobody down, bro. Kobe may be different, but LeBron ain't locking nobody down. But I think that's where Anthony Edwards is going to have to really start to improve if he wants to live up to maybe some of those comparisons. He's going to have to definitely get better on the defensive side of the ball. For sure. And shooting-wise, he's shooting 36% from three, 44% from the field. Jordan shot 32% from three, but he shot almost 50% from the field. That's crazy. LeBron averaged 50% from the field for his career. That's really good. And almost 35% from three. That's really good. So, Yeah, there's that. Your other matchup. What the? I know it's here. I know, by God. What the shit? There it is. I was like, what? How in the hell? There it is. Knicks Pacers. Knicks finished the season 51-31. Pacers were 50-32. This is the 3 and the 4 seed. Knicks money line for the series now for the Eastern Conference Finals. Knicks favored to win. They are at -160. Yo, what up, Jacob? Uh-oh. Jacob said, what up, pimp? Last week of work has begun. Finna join the unemployment line. Damn, bro. That sucks, man. I know that feeling, though. Just, have a plan. That's all, pimp. Have a plan, man. Just don't freak out, Just have a plan and execute, player. Have a plan and execute. Knicks -160, though. Pacers at +135. I kind of like that value. I do. I kind of like that value at +135. It's not terrible. Now, that was as of this morning. I don't know when or how much that's going to move over time. This series kicks off the 21st. So day after tomorrow. This was going to be a lot closer. I don't know. I mean, Titan Hugo said Minnesota in 6. I don't see it. I don't see how anybody is beating the Thunder. That's probably going to be your NBA champion. I think the Knicks have the best odds of beating them. But what the shit? Drunk what? That's weird. I think the Knicks will probably have the best odds of beating them if they faced them in the finals. But not by much. I mean, look. Yeah, the Knicks are the 3 seed and the Pacers are the 4 seed, and that's why their odds are a little bit. But we're talking 1 game difference. And yeah, if you watch the series and you watch some of these games, what New York did was fantastic. But what the Pacers did also is pretty damn special. Tyrese Halliburton balled his ass off. So don't sleep on the Pacers on this. And I think it's worth a little scratch. I'm going to be honest with you. In fact, we're going to do it right now. We're going to do it. I don't like the value of Minnesota, if I'm being honest. So we're not going to do Minnesota. I do like the value of the Pacers at +135. I do like that. I do dig that. So we'll throw a couple bones on that. We'll get in on that. Let's see. NBA playoffs. I mean, we're not going to go crazy. Oh, where's the futures at? Let's see. NBA series prices. Yeah, see, now the Pacers are at +135. There you go. So there you go. Okay. We'll do a little 10 scratch. A little 10 something. 10 to get 1350. Okay. We're going to risk 10 to get 1350. I like it. Place the bets. CC can't wait until your 30th birthday party. Oh, I love this Knicks Pacers 90s rivalry revisited. I know, right? Oh, yeah. Even though I said Karl Anthony Towns and Julius Randle might be playing against their former team since the trade last year. Isn't that cool? If Randall keeps it rolling, I like Minnesota in 6. I tell you what, we do need to talk about Karl Anthony Towns for a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and place this bet real fast. So place the bet. That's in. So now money where my mouth is. But let's talk about Karl Anthony Towns. He balled his ass off. You hear me? He balled his ass off. Oh my God. If you watch that final closeout game, that elimination game, bro. Jacob said, damn, I swore that series started tonight. The fuck am I going to watch now? Nope. So Minnesota OKC starts tomorrow night. And then New York, Indiana starts the following night on the 21st. But yeah, man, Karl Anthony Towns was balling. Unstoppable, man. Whenever he decided he was going to get to the rack, just did it. Yeah. And Amos said, if Randall keeps rolling, I like Minnesota in 6. Man, did you watch what Minnesota or what OKC did to the Denver Nuggets, bro? Did you watch that? I don't give a fuck if Randall does keep rolling. The Denver Nuggets have Nikola Jokic on their team. I'm sorry, but Julius Randle is no Nikola Jokic. And he can get to rolling and just, it wasn't enough. Julius Randle ain't going to be enough. It's just not. Now, I get it. You know, you can match some of. Here's the thing about Minnesota that gives them a chance. Minnesota, well, let me finish, Amos. Minnesota, here's why they have a chance. In a lot of ways, they match up well with OKC because, one, they can match their superstar, right? They can match Ant's athleticism with SGA's athleticism and Ant's scoring with SGA's scoring. So you can kind of, you know, it's like, oh, you have Superman? Well, we have Superman. Okay, cool. But then OKC can go, oh, yeah, well, we've got a big man that can block shots and clog the lane. Oh, we've got that too. Yeah, we've got the Stifle Tower. We've got this French dude. I mean, he might give you COVID, but we've got him. So they can, you know, they can kind of fight fire in that regard as well. So you can maybe neutralize, you know, Chet in a sense or Hartenstein in a sense. But that's kind of where it ends because I think, one, OKC is much deeper. Now, you know, obviously Julius Randle and Jalen Williams, that's advantage Julius Randle. Although don't sleep on Jalen Williams. That dude can ball. But when you start getting into defense and just depth, Minnesota can't hang with the Thunder in that regard. And I think that's that war of attrition. That's where the Thunder, I think, will win out. And Doris Burke said something closing out the game that I thought was poignant and very important. And she said that Minnesota had better pay attention and understand that they can't turn the ball over like they have in the past and expect to beat the Thunder. Oh, baby. Ain't that a fact? Ain't that a fact? If we go look at the scores, let's see. Sunday, no. Friday, no. Thursday, no. Wednesday. Yeah. The T-Wolves had 20 turnovers in their closeout win over the Golden State Warriors, where they beat them by 11 points with no Steph Curry. Julius Randle had 29. Anthony Edwards had 22. Rudy Gobert had 17. Jaden McDaniels had 14. Mike Conley had 16. But you can't turn the ball over 20 times and think you're going to beat the Thunder. That's just not going to happen. And the other thing that I'll remind you is, don't forget that they beat a Warriors team that didn't have Steph Curry. The one game they did play that they did have Steph Curry, they didn't beat him. Not at all. They had 19 turnovers in game 4 and won. They had 18 turnovers in game 3 and only 12 turnovers in game 2. The one game that they lost when they played Steph, and they lost 99-88. They had 16 turnovers. Buddy Hield went for 24. Jimmy Butler went for 20. Steph only went for 13. But he played 13 minutes. And that was that. And they still won. Anthony Edwards went for 23, but Randall had 18. Rudy Gobert had 9. Mike Conley scored 0 points. So that was their one win. And Minnesota turned it over 16 times in that game. That's a lot of turnovers per game, man. You're not going to get that shit done versus Minnesota doing that. I mean, versus OKC. Ain't no way. So, no. Yeah, Tiny Hugo said Denver was running with a 2-week coach. No. I get that. But he was still there. He was still. He was still in the building. You know what I mean? This wasn't an outside hire. This wasn't some rando. And they still won, 3 games? So what's the excuse? If you could force a game 7 with a coach, a 2-week-old coach, you got no excuses. You just got your ass blown out. You won a series. You beat the Clippers in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You beat the Clippers in 7. Clippers were one of the hottest teams in basketball coming into the playoffs. You took the Thunder, the best team in basketball, to a game 7. So again, I don't know that it comes down to coaching. Is that the difference between winning and losing that game? I don't know. I don't know if that's the difference or if the difference is you're just getting overwhelmed by a much better team. They just came out in the second half of that game 7 and just said, nope, we're winning this game. And just put it on their ass. That was it. That was it. Ball game. I mean, the Thunder only had 9 turnovers. Denver had 22. That ain't coaching, bro. That's just sloppy play. So, yeah, I mean, Denver was 10 of 44 from 3. Now, granted, you're trying to catch back up. I get that. But yeah, I'm not gonna let them off the hook. You don't get to take the Thunder to 7 games and then blame the coach. If you get swept, if you don't even make it past the first round, let's blame the coach. You know what I mean? If you collapse and don't make the playoffs, then we can blame it on coaching. But you took the Thunder to a game 7 with that coach. I can't allow that to be an excuse. But one thing I want to point out, and then we're gonna go, because I'm gonna go make dinner because I'm fucking hungry. One thing I will say, I think we got to give some flowers to Karl Anthony Towns for this reason. Last year, he's with the Minnesota Timberwolves. All the Timberwolves do is make the Western Conference Finals. This year, he gets traded, sent to the Knicks. And look, the Knicks were good, right? What was the Knicks' record last year? Let's see. Standings. Excuse me. Last year, the Knicks were 50-32. They were 14 games back. But then when it came playoff time, they got bounced they beat the 76ers in the first round and then lost to the Pacers in 7 games in the second round. And then the Pacers lost to the Celtics, and the Mavs beat the Timberwolves. So this is, hey, love you, Heartthrob. This is the second year in a row that Karl Anthony Towns is in a conference finals. I think we got to give credit to this dude. I mean, last year his team gets to a conference finals, loses in 5 to the Mavs, Luka and Kyrie. And now this year he's got his team back in there again, a team that lost to the Pacers last year. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm not saying it's all him, obviously. Not even close. But I think sometimes he maybe doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Not, again, it's not all Cat. Trust me. I'm not that stupid to think that, the only reason the Knicks are in the conference finals is Karl Anthony Towns. He disappeared early. But let's be real. Are we going to just sit here and continue to deny the fact that he's been a key part of the last of 2 teams in the last 2 years that have been to a conference finals? It's Jalen Brunson. That's the man on this Knicks team. I get it. You know, it's Jalen Brunson. It's OG Anunoby. It's Mikal Bridges. I get it. But if you watch that last game, he balled his ass off. He was unstoppable. He did what he wanted. And he can do that when he decides to. So, gotta give some love to Karl Anthony Towns. Good for him. Someone at the Knicks taught Towns how not to get 3 fouls in the first half. That's hilarious. Nuggets interim coach is a better head coach than Cleveland's head coach, who won Coach of the Year. I don't know how he won that award. Fucking men. Speaking truthfully, that game was over at the midway of the second quarter. Facts. I think both teams were built to beat Denver, so it's a pretty close matchup, man for man. If Rudy had some real offensive moves, I'd take him in the tall man versus big man battle because he outweighs Chet by like 50 pounds. Oh, yeah, but he ain't got no offense. No offense. Oh, because he took 2 of those games by a combined victory margin of damn near triple digits. If Minnesota lets OKC get hot early, these games are going to get ugly in a hurry. Yeah, we'll see. I do suspect, though, this Knicks, I think the best series of the two is obviously the Knicks-Pacers series. That's going to be a fun one. Just because of the rivalry, too. The rivalry, the history. Pacers in the Garden. Bro, you get the Pacers in the Garden. Come on. Love it, man. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go. Go make some food. Hang out with my baby, watch some TV. You guys do the same. Good times had by all. Sorry I didn't plan for the power outage appropriately. That was my bad. I should have known better. Oh, did y'all want to see what I printed? Why should I showed you? This is my, I printed this for my desk. 3D printed. It's just like a little desk organizer. Pretty cool, huh? To hold your pins and stuff. Pretty cool. All right. Day 1 in the books. It's a new week. Hopefully, no doo-doo or vomit this week. Peace. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's make it a good one. Oh, Astros Rays tonight. Yeah. That's right. That is a thing. Oh, that's right. Hayden Wisniewski's on the IL. Tommy John surgery. Fuck my life. She's Luis. Hey, enjoy your evening. Thank you, Uriel. Much love, homie. Good to see you again, brother. I saw you come in late. Remember, you're never late when you're here. You're never late when you're here. All right, guys. See you mañana. Until then, do me 3 favors, everybody. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, you know it. Love each other. See y'all tomorrow. Bye. Eddie's making a YouTube video.